Our planet, a place of awe-inspiring beauty, is also a realm of powerful forces. Earthquakes shake the ground beneath our feet. Hurricanes unleash their fury with wind and rain. Floods inundate the land, and wildfires rage across vast landscapes. These natural disasters remind us of nature's raw power and the importance of being prepared. We may not be able to control these events, but we can control how we respond to them. By understanding the risks and taking appropriate precautions, we can greatly increase our chances of staying safe. Preparedness is not about living in fear. It's about taking responsibility for our well-being and that of our loved ones. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding the specific hazards in your region is the first step towards effective preparedness. Whether you live in an earthquake-prone zone, a hurricane belt, or near a floodplain, knowing what to expect is crucial. By familiarizing ourselves with potential dangers, we can make informed decisions and take proactive steps to mitigate risks. Let's explore some of the most common natural disasters and learn how to stay safe in the face of adversity. Earthquakes, sudden and violent shakings of the Earth's crust, can be particularly unnerving. They strike without warning, leaving destruction in their wake. Ground shaking is a common sign of an impending earthquake. This shaking can range from a gentle tremor to a violent jolt. Another sign is a loud roaring sound resembling a freight train. Animals often exhibit unusual behavior before an earthquake. If you experience these signs, seek shelter under a sturdy table or desk. Hurricanes, those monstrous storms characterized by high winds, heavy rainfall, and storm surges, pose a significant threat to coastal communities. These powerful cyclones develop over warm ocean waters and can travel thousands of miles, leaving a path of devastation in their wake. One of the earliest signs of a hurricane is the issuance of a hurricane watch or warning by meteorological agencies. These advisories provide timely information about the storm's projected path, intensity, and potential impact. Stay tuned to local news and weather reports for updates. As a hurricane approaches, you may notice a decrease in atmospheric pressure. This drop in pressure can cause physical symptoms such as headaches, earaches, or a feeling of stuffiness. Pay attention to any unusual bodily sensations. Changes in wind patterns are another indicator of an approaching hurricane. Winds may become gusty and erratic, shifting direction as the storm draws nearer. You may also observe choppy waters and high waves along the coast. If you live in a hurricane-prone area, it's essential to have a hurricane preparedness plan in place. This plan should include evacuation routes, shelter locations, and a communication strategy for staying in touch with family members. Floods, often triggered by heavy rainfall or dam failures, can occur with little warning, inundating homes and businesses. Understanding the warning signs can mean the difference between safety and disaster. Heavy rainfall over a short period is a clear sign of potential flooding. Pay attention to weather forecasts and flash flood warnings. Flash floods can occur within minutes, catching people off guard. Rising water levels in rivers and lakes indicate flood risk. Be prepared to evacuate if you live near water. Remember, turn around, don't drown. Section 5. Recognizing the signs wildfires. Wildfires, fueled by dry vegetation, wind, and high temperatures, can spread rapidly, threatening lives, property, and ecosystems. Understanding the conditions that contribute to wildfire risk and recognizing the warning signs is crucial for staying safe. One of the most significant factors influencing wildfire behavior is wind. Strong winds can quickly fan small flames into raging infernos, pushing the fire front at alarming speeds. Be mindful of wind conditions, especially during dry periods. Low humidity, often accompanied by high temperatures, creates an environment where vegetation dries out quickly, becoming highly flammable. Monitor humidity levels and be particularly cautious when humidity is low. The presence of dry brush, grasses, and other vegetation provides fuel for wildfires. Dense vegetation, especially in areas that haven't experienced recent fires, can create a tinderbox-like environment. If you live in or are visiting a wildfire-prone area, be aware of any fire restrictions or red flag warnings issued by authorities. These warnings indicate extreme fire danger and the potential for rapid fire spread. Section 6. Preparing for the unexpected, your emergency kit. In the face of natural disasters, being prepared can make all the difference. Assembling an emergency kit is a crucial step in ensuring your safety and well-being during times of crisis. This kit should contain essential items to sustain you and your family for at least 72 hours, if not longer. Start by gathering enough water for each person for 3 days. Aim for at least 1 gallon per person per day. Store the water in clean, airtight containers. Next, include non-perishable food items that require no cooking or refrigeration. Think canned goods, energy bars, dried fruits, and nuts. Choose foods that provide essential nutrients and energy. A first aid kit is indispensable in any emergency situation. Include bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, gauze pads, and any personal medications. Pack a hand crank weather radio to stay informed about weather updates, evacuation orders, and other important information. Include extra batteries for flashlights and other battery-powered devices. Section 7. Preparing for the unexpected family emergency plan. In the chaos of a natural disaster, communication can be challenging. Having a family emergency plan in place ensures that everyone knows what to do and how to stay connected. Start by designating a meeting place outside your home in case evacuation is necessary. Choose a location a safe distance from your house and familiar to all family members. Identify a second meeting place outside your neighborhood in case you are unable to return home. Establish an out-of-town contact who can relay messages between family members if local communication lines are down. Make sure everyone has the contact's phone number and email address. Discuss evacuation routes with your family and practice them together. Identify potential hazards along the way and alternative routes in case roads are blocked. Teach your children how to call for help and provide them with a list of important phone numbers, including those of family members, neighbors, and emergency services. Section 8. Before the storm, early action saves lives. When it comes to natural disasters, early action saves lives. By taking proactive steps before a disaster strikes, you can significantly reduce the risks and increase your chances of staying safe. Start by staying informed about potential hazards in your region. Monitor weather reports, pay attention to local news, and sign up for emergency alerts from your community. Knowledge is power, and staying informed is the first line of defense. Prepare your home for the specific hazards you may face. Trim trees and branches near your house to prevent damage from high winds. Clear gutters and downspouts to ensure proper drainage during heavy rainfall. Secure loose objects in your yard, such as patio furniture, grills, and garbage cans, which can become dangerous projectiles in high winds. Bring pets indoors and ensure they have identification tags. If you live in a flood-prone area, consider purchasing flood insurance. Standard homeowners insurance policies typically do not cover flood damage. Section 9. During the disaster, staying calm and seeking shelter. In the midst of a natural disaster, it's essential to stay calm and follow safety guidelines provided by authorities. If an evacuation order is issued for your area, heed the warning and evacuate immediately. Don't try to ride out the storm if your safety is at risk. If you're sheltering in place, move to a designated safe room or an interior room on the lowest level of your home, away from windows, doors, and exterior walls. Stay away from heavy objects that could fall and cause injury. If you're caught outdoors during an earthquake, move to an open area away from buildings, trees, and power lines. Drop to the ground, cover your head and neck with your arms, and hold on until the shaking stops. During a hurricane, stay away from windows and doors, even if they're boarded up. The force of the wind can shatter glass and create dangerous projectiles. If your home sustains damage such as a roof leak, move to a safe area immediately. Section 10. After the disaster, safety and recovery. After a natural disaster, the recovery process can be long and challenging. It's essential to prioritize safety and follow guidelines provided by authorities. Before re-entering your home, check for any structural damage. Look for cracks in the foundation walls or ceilings. Be aware of any gas leaks, electrical hazards, or downed power lines. If you suspect any damage, contact qualified professionals for assistance. Once you're certain your home is safe to enter, proceed with caution. Wear sturdy shoes, gloves, and protective clothing to avoid injuries from debris. Document any damage with photographs or videos for insurance purposes. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly or those with special needs. Offer assistance if needed, and report any injuries or hazards to authorities. Begin the cleanup process, but avoid overexertion. Pace yourself and take breaks as needed. Drink plenty of water to stay hydrated, especially in hot weather. Section 11. Community matters, helping each other. Natural disasters often bring out the best in humanity as communities come together to support one another. In times of crisis, lending a helping hand can make a world of difference. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly or those with special needs. Offer assistance with tasks such as grocery shopping, childcare, or pet care. If you have specialized skills such as medical training or construction experience, volunteer your services to local organizations involved in relief efforts. Donate to reputable charities providing aid to those affected by the disaster. Financial contributions can help provide food, water, shelter, and other essential resources to those in need. Share your skills and knowledge with others in your community. Organize workshops or training sessions on disaster preparedness, first aid, or other relevant topics. By working together and supporting one another, we can overcome the challenges posed by natural disasters and build more resilient communities. Section 12. Be prepared, stay safe. In the grand tapestry of life on Earth, natural disasters are a stark reminder of the powerful forces that shape our planet. While we cannot control these events, we can control how we prepare for and respond to them. By understanding the risks, taking proactive steps, and fostering community resilience, we can navigate these challenges and emerge stronger. Remember, preparedness is not about living in fear. It's about taking responsibility for our well-being and that of our loved ones. By equipping ourselves with knowledge, developing emergency plans, and supporting our communities, we can face the unexpected with greater confidence and resilience. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay safe. Stay